Hello, friends. I am Dr. Jasprit Singh Kohli, consultant orthopedics, complex trauma, and joint replacement surgeon at Kalyan Hospital, Ludhiana. Today, we'll talk about a common but less talked about topic in orthopedics, that is the common orthopedic problems in the elderly and measures to prevent them. As you grow older, the orthopedic problem is a natural thing. Increasing life expectancy means more and more years of life in our elderly life, which should be happy, relaxing, and stress free. But if proper care is not taken, this becomes the most stressful time of our life. Orthopedic problems don't occur all of a sudden. Instead, they are slow to occur. Everyone is to get old one day or the other, but we should know about the risk factors and what all are the orthopedic related problems in our elderly, what all are the treatment measures we should follow so that our elderly life is stress free, happy. As we said, prevention is better than cure. We should try to prevent these orthopedic related problems as cure may be less effective. In coming few videos, we will talk about various common orthopedic related problems and ways and measures to prevent them. We will not talk about the treatment part because that is a vast topic for which we'll have normal videos later on. So let's start. What all are the common orthopedic related problems in the elderly? The first and most common problem is the osteoarthritis. It is a form of arthritis that is characterized by pain and swelling of the joint. It occurs when the cartilage in and surrounding the joint gets worn out, exposing the nerve endings. Every joint may get involved, but it is basically the weight bearing joints, the hip, and the knee which cause more of the problems. Nowadays, in our OPDs, we see many number of youngsters coming with knee pain. The probable cause is lack of physical activities, the overstressed work schedule, the sedentary lifestyle, and the food habits. That is, as we know, pizzas, burgers, everything. So we should try to see what all are the problems we are having. Although it can involve all the age groups, but its effect on elderly is more significant. There is a restriction of daily activity with pain and swelling of the joint. Patient feels pain in standing, in weight bearing, and in movement. Pain is more immense when patient tries to get up from his sitting position. Over and above this problem, patient has one more problem, that is depression. I would say this is a bigger problem patient is having because patient feels that he has a very big problem, he has a major problem, and there is no solution to this problem. Second thing, patient feels a doctor would recommend them knee replacements. So in order to prevent these, patients stop going to doctor because of the same fear. So instead they start taking medicines on their own. Many patients in the elderly age groups are diabetics, they have kidney problems, liver problems, bronchial asthma, and other comorbid conditions, wherein cautious use of and minimal use of medicine is required. But heavy use of painkillers by these patients cause GI bleed and worsen these problems. So, in order to prevent these problems, they stop taking medicines, continue to live with pain, and slowly but steadily, slowly detach themselves from their social circles, and this increase to depression and agony. I would like to stress that knee replacement is not the only solution of osteoarthritis. It is a solution in stage 4 osteoarthritis. Stage 1 to 3 osteoarthritis don't require knee replacement. But if at all you require a knee replacement, I would like to say this is a safe procedure. Most of the patients are getting benefit from it, and we should try to make it a. We should try to look and see and visit people who have already got knee replacements done, because this would help them come back to their social circle with a heavy smile. I would like to explain you with an example. These age-related changes are like graying of hair. There is no permanent solution to turn them black. Only temporary measures like dyes, coloring, everything exists. But if we want, we cannot turn those gray hairs to black completely. Only thing which we can do is to prevent the black hairs from turning gray. That also sooner or later would turn gray. So why should we be depressed? We should not be depressed with that factor. Another example for the same. We drive a car, the tires get worn out. The life of the tires, how long our tires would go, depend upon our drive, how safe we drive, what is the speed of driving, what is the distance we have driven, what is the condition of the road, what is the load bearing on those vehicle. But sooner or later, the tires get worn out. There is no solution to it. So, what exactly can we do? If the tire get worn out, there are only two solutions left. Either replace the tire or try to continue using those tires. In that case, we should see to it that we drive safely, the speed is less, the load bearing on the tire on the vehicle is less. We should avoid potholes. Similarly, there is no way to revert back any changes to the knee. What can we do? We have two solutions for it. One is either going for a knee replacement, or if we don't want knee replacement, we should try to preserve our natural knee to the maximum we can so that we don't end up in stage 4, which would ultimately require knee replacement. So, our main aim at any point should be to prevent the load bearing on the knee and to prevent the knee from going from stage 1 to stage 4, which would ultimately require knee replacement. To achieve these there are few do's and don'ts which would help. So what all should we avoid? We should avoid stairs. Stairs pose maximum load on the knee. So one, avoid stairs. Second, avoid squatting. Third, avoid sitting on the floor. Fourth, avoid sitting cross-legged. Fifth, avoid prolonged standing. Sixth, avoid using Indian toilets. Then what all should we do? We should do a hot water fermentation or an ice pack as per our skin sensitivity. Second, whenever we are free, we should see to it that feet are elevated, a load bearing on the foot is less. Third, we should try and engage ourselves in activities like swimming, cycling. We should do regular exercises. We should try to reduce the extra weight we can, because ultimately this extra weight is putting more weight on the knees. And along with that, we should have a good and healthy diet for us. This was about osteoarthritis. In our coming videos, we'll discuss about another common problem in orthopedics, that is fracture and joint dislocation. Thank you very much.